And I'm reading today for all the signs. I almost forgot. Hey, how y'all doing? Well, hello. Good to see you all. It's time to figure out that time of month where we figure out what is It is so windy in Vegas. Look at this. It's that time of month where we figure out who's coming towards us for the rest of the month. Look. Look at the skies. Look. Of course, it stops being as windy, but look at the skies. This looks like something I'd see in the East Coast. Oh, you know what? The only thing I miss about the East Coast, is I miss that feeling of when I would be sitting in Georgia as a kid in the summertime when school's out during tornado season, and missing that feeling of not knowing if I'm gonna end up in the cyclone with them bitches Toto and Dorothy, because I used to get such a thrill out of potential tornado weather. And I remember seeing a couple tornadoes when I was a kid. One in Alpharetta, and there was another one that I saw in some other part of Georgia. It was like a very mild one. And I just miss, the only thing I miss about the East Coast is the storms. You don't ever get these in Vegas. It's summer it looks like a summer day every day in Vegas. This is one occurrence where it's rare. But I miss that feeling of being up late at night and thinking that I'm gonna end up in a cyclone with them bitches, Dorothy and Toto up there with the Wicked Witch. So I miss that feeling. So it's good to have like a little bit of a callback here with this weather. I thought I was going to end up in a motherfucking storm. So I'm saying. But see, my white side comes out when it comes to thunderstorms because I want to be near it. I'm like that bitch Joe from Twister, Helen Hunt's character. I want to see it. I want to see it. Let me go. I want to see it. Remember how it was about to go over? She's like, I don't want to see it. That's how my half white ass would be. My white side comes out during the face of fear, face of danger. Jesus, I can't help it, all right? Just like I'm the type of bitch that likes to go and investigate the haunting in the night or the thing that goes bump in the night. My black side says, Tyler, get your big ass in there into your room and lock the door. Don't go investigate that. My white side, I want to see it. What could it be? Is it a shadow person? Is it Casper? Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Okay. Bitch. Gotta get that out. Sorry. Pisces, let's start with you. Enough talking, right? What is it? What the hell is this? A stand-up comedy show or Tyler's Terror, right? Here we go. Let me think I'm funny, all right? Just go along with it. Okay. Bitch. Had to get that out again. Sorry. It's the coffee kicking in. Just go along with it, all right? Here we go. I got a lot of people now telling me, my subscribers, keep saying, Tyler, you got me going around at my work saying the bitch word. I get it all the time. I see the comment. Tyler, you got me saying the bitch word. Tyler, I was up at the damn church pew the other day and I said the bitch. Well, I'm saying, no, they didn't say that, but they said, Tyler, you got me saying bitch 24/7. I ain't trying to get you to say it. It's just something I started doing. All right. Okay. Okay. Enough talking. Pisces, who is coming towards you okay. First position is who's coming towards you. Second card is to identify how you would know who they are. That's coming up in the read. And the third card is y'all's outcome. So this is in love. All right. Could be friends, whatever, but I'm focusing on love. Here we go. Pisces. Okay. 1 second. Let me make sure I put this up here before they start bitching. Oh, never mind. I don't have it up. I didn't make we're going backwards today. Keep in mind, you haven't missed your read. Y'all remind people we're going backwards. Let me put a banner up before they start bitching. I know my subscribers too well. They'll start bitching like, you already got done with that? What? Okay. Backwards today. From Pisces to Aries. I'm just going to add the banner. Okay. Okay, so we're going backwards today. Not miss your signs. Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, Virgo, Leo, Cancer, Gemini, Taurus, Aries. All right, goes in that order. So, okay. Bitch. I had to get that out. Sorry. Okay, I gotta stop. All right, let's see. Here we go. All right. So who's the person coming toward Pisces in the month of, or for the rest of the month, I should say. First card is who they are. Second card is how Pisces would know who they are that I'm describing, and if they know who this is. And then third card is y'all's outcome. Here we go. Here we go. How you would, okay, Eight of Cups. They could be a water sign like you, or there's somebody who's walked away from you, Eight of Cups. How would you know who they are? The Eight of Swords. The one that did a lot of thinking and didn't do action. May have talked mad shit or promised shit but didn't actually follow through on any of it, or gave you the impression there was going to be more between you two. But when time came for them to perform, they couldn't perform. No. I don't know why I just said no. I felt some of you felt rejected by this person. I swear this medication that makes me have Tourette's moments. You couldn't convince me otherwise. Outcome, Knight of Cups. So there will be an attempt from this person to offer a last-minute love thing, but I feel like right now they're either one, physically distant from you, or they're acting distant because they're coming up as the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups, as we all know if you watch tarot, is somebody who's walking away or is distant. All right? That's so funny. He was talking about a nose piercing. I just literally drove by a piercing place, and I kind of want my bull ring back. I still got the tongue ring hole, but I want the bull ring back. I missed that. It hurts so bad, though. I feel like basically they're walking away. Somebody's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but they don't have to be those signs. How you would know who they are? It's the one that you felt did too much thinking, like you knew there was something there, but they kept it all up here and was not popping off at the mouth. They wouldn't talk in that. They wouldn't talk in it. So I'm saying they did more thinking than action. All right. I get a love offer coming in. Your outcome is a love offer. So that person or the situation where somebody was just basically keeping it all up here is saying the most likely outcome is a love offer. All right, is what it's telling me. I get the connection still there. I just get that it was very stagnant, or it is stagnant because somebody's doing, I think somebody does too much thinking and not enough action. All right, whether they make false promises or they make you believe a certain narrative, but they don't ever follow through. I don't know. I don't know if I'm making sense. Am I? Who gives a shit, right? At the end of the day. Give me another clarifier as to how Pisces would know who this person is. The one that you had possibly an ending with, or you've been on it, how you would know. 10 of Swords reversed, 8 of Swords. They've been in their head about the situation, but they would always overthink it and not do enough action. They did more thinking than action. That's exactly how you would know who they are. And you may have already had an ending with them, or it's been through multiple endings between you two, or on the verge of ending, or it's ended. All right. Some of this is something that's kind of, with the 10 of Swords reversed, it could be something that's been around for a while. Like it may not have ended just now, or it's been something that's been kind of lingering for a bit. All right. And I still see a last attempt or a last minute love offer when one of you kind of phases out. I see a love offer coming through. All right. But I get the communication. Somebody's really communication level is that of immaturity. All right. But I'm done. I give up. All right. Thought that wasn't long enough. I wanted 3 more minutes. Don't tell me what you wanted. I'm giving you a lot of information here. Somebody could be blocked or on the verge of blocking someone, or they thought about block. Bye. I'm done, Pisces. Bye. See ya. It's a fire sign. I'm done. Bye, Pisces. Have a good one. See ya. You had to start the read off with this bullshit. Okay. I had a dream I visited Vegas and ran into you at the strip, and we ended up getting drunk and got trashy. I want to go get trashy. And we kept screaming, bitch. I would love to go do that. Go get shit-faced, be trashy, be in our birthday suits. You wouldn't want to see me in mine. I'd probably blind somebody, honestly. If I got naked, honestly, you'd see increased cases around the world of blindness, sudden blindness. Bitches would be going blind left and right. All right, just saying. Not a sight you'd want to see, honestly. But yeah, that sounds like a good night to me. All right, getting trashy and going around screaming, bitch. I would love that. Okay, bitch. Like I said, there would be some increased cases of blindness. A lot of optometrists around the world making lots of money. Isn't that the person that does the eyes? The optometrist. I think that's what it is. All right. Thanks for the 5 shub deep. Thank you so much. Let's go to Aquarius. Now I almost said damn Taurus. I'm so used to doing it from the other. Keep in mind, we're going backwards today, folks. I'll tell them a million times and they'll still think that I'm doing it the right. Okay, we're going backwards. You have not missed your sign. I only did Pisces so far. Okay, here we go. So give me 3 cards for the person coming toward Aquarius for the rest of December. Your hair. I get some of you, either they're going to do something with their hair that's noticeable, or you're going to do something with yours. You may find out somebody does something with their hair, all right? Or you do something with yours and they notice it, or they do something with theirs and you notice it. Who gives a damn at the end of the day, right? Okay, 3 cards. Who's coming toward Aquarius for the rest of the month? I think this is my most popular read. It always gets the biggest room the fastest, always. But let me not jinx it, because it'll go away if I acknowledge it. Flip it up. Let me flip it up. How would you know the 9 of Cups? And who's on your mind, the 9 of Cups? How would you know they are Queen of Cups reversed? You know damn well this person has emotions, but you also felt like they always wanted you to chase them, this water sign, right? Excuse me. That's what it's telling me. Hopefully it's not a love triangle. There are other options in the midst. Okay, you know exactly who the fuck this is. The water sign bitch or the bastard. Don't have to be a water sign, but that's how they pop up. So when you watch tarot for December or for the month of December, just know they pop up as the cups. Queen, king, page, whatever the case may be. That is how they present themselves in the tarot. And I feel like you know exactly who they are because it's the one that you felt like they wanted you to chase them relentlessly. Like they kept wanting validation from you, or like wanted you to keep chasing them or pursuing them, but yet never, only throwing you a bone here or there. Yeah, that's the one. How else would you know who this is? The lazy bitch, the one that basically was half-assed, wanted you to do all the work and chase them, and constantly basically be, outcome says Knight of Wands, upright, then the 3 of Pentacles reversed. So I do see this person rushing forward. They could come in by the end of the month, or I'm going to say next month is possible too. They could be a fire with water or a water with fire. They could be an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, or a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Cross watchers, don't start. This is not your read. I'm not being such a pest. Somebody's another Aquarius. I'm hoping there's not another person in the midst. I'm hoping that's not what it is, but some of you would know if that's possible. I do get, it's telling me there's going to be this rush back in. So for you, they're really coming towards you. But do I feel like much has changed? Not necessarily, because I'm getting this energy of the world reversed as the outcome, Knight of Wands as the outcome, and the 3 of Pentacles reversed. So you may see a resurgence of this person or them coming towards you, but you're going to see the same thing different day. All right, is what I feel. You may be disappointed because it's the same shit, which keeps coming out for the Decembers. I can't help it. That's the outcome's been coming out for a lot of people. Same thing, different day type of energy. All right. Sugar-free, non-fat milk. Don't get started. And that's what I feel. I feel like this person, you would know who they are because of the Queen of Cups reversed. So if that's how you're able to identify who this is, that's telling me that you've already experienced them being emotionally unavailable to you. And somewhat, you may have felt at points that they wanted you to keep chasing them or to keep admiring them or keep coming towards them with very little, you was getting very little back emotionally from them. You may have felt breadcrumbed or like, damn, throw me a bone if you want this, if you still want this. That type, I'm done. I'm done. I always say I'm done, that's just a part of my spill now, right? Let me thank my super tart. Thanks for the 20 saucy tart. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thanks for the 5, Karen Lum. And what is this person's intentions toward Aquarius? That's what I would love to know. Yeah. They won't change. They want to commit, but they won't change their way. What? Okay. Their intentions toward you is a 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Upright, 9 of Pentacles talks about, especially in a love read, being single. When it's reversed, it's somebody who doesn't want to be single. So this person wants their cake and eat it too with you. Do they want the commitment? Yes. But do they also want to change their life for you? No. Let me go over that again. Excuse me. Let me go over that again. So they want to come. Let me break this shit down. So their intentions is to commit to you, but then their intentions is to not change. So basically, somebody wants their cake and eat it too, and you could apply to this and vice versa, cross watchers. I'm just going to read it from Aquarius' perspective, and you can, you see what I'm saying? So let me go over that again. So they want to commit. They don't want to be single from this situation, but at the same time, they don't want to change their ways or change their status or change something. Very stubborn individual. And you know what? Don't let this person keep dragging you on. I think I picked up on that for you for the yearly reading. Don't be dragged on. This may be that person I'm talking about. All right. Bye, Aquarius. Have a good one. See ya. All right. Okay. I love when the cross watchers always, when they say, when I describe a real twat that's coming toward the sign, they go, actually, that's me doing that to them. Well, well, damn, you want a cookie? Or you're proud of that behavior, that you're being a bitch or an idiot? I love when they say that. They'll say, I've seen them do it before too. 1 second. I mean, thank you so much for the, thank you for Lisa Gussenhoven for the 10, or for the 50, sorry. Thanks for the 10, Mimi. Thank you so much, Lisa Gussenhoven, for your, thanks. Jamali Bradley, thank you so much. Thanks, Kaylee. Appreciate that. I love when they, thank y'all so much for the super chats. Lisa, thank you so much. Jamali, Lisa, you've been a continued supporter. Thank you so much. All right. I appreciate it. They kill me when they do that. They say, actually, that is me doing that. Well, you should, is that something to be proud of? You should keep that to yourself. Thanks, Kaylee. Appreciate that. Thanks again, Saucy Tart. Okay. Let's go to Capricorn. Let's go to Capricorn. This zodiac sign of the devil. Not the devil, literally, you know what I mean? Like the devil card is what represents you. Here we go. Oh, Tyler must hate because he's, no, don't start that. Don't try to be important. That's just, I always associate like Capricorn with the devil because that's the devil card, Capricorn. All right, here we go. Thanks, Lisa Gussenhoven again. Thank you so much for the 100. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. I don't know what that means, Lisa. I guess you are to a degree to grow across watching, I guess. I think, okay. Let's do Capricorn. We're going in reverse. Just remember that, y'all. We're going in reverse. You haven't missed your zodiac sign. Okay. Here we go. So fun. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Damn, it's windy. Flip it up. Capricorn, okay, who's coming towards you for the rest of the month? The Queen of Pentacles. It could be an earth sign like you, or it could be some businesswoman or a businessman. You know, gender don't matter in these things. How would you know who they are? The devil? I just talked about the devil. Capricorn, you may have experienced this person being a bad habit you can't shake. You ever, okay, let's just use an example. You know what, one of those bad habits you have, you just can't fucking stop doing it. Let's say you're a smoker. Let me just give you an example. I'm not saying you are. I'm just making a point. They're a bad habit you just can't get rid of. And the reason you know who they are is because of the devil reversed. So either they've distanced themselves or you have, right? And they could be a Capricorn like you or a Taurus Virgo, all right? It's going to start again. It's going to pick up. It may have been delayed in starting, and I still see a delay between you two, but I also see a new pickup between you two. Why am I feeling like that? Who's coming toward you? I don't like all these people popping up, though. I don't like that. Oh, there's too many people here. That you, okay, one of you was a two-timer. Capricorn, if this was being done to you or cross watchers, if the shoe fits, wear it. Are you going to let the two-timer back in? Just because it didn't work with somebody else, they're going to try to work it out with you because you're second best. Is that what you know what I'm saying? There's too many people here. And the story I'm getting is, oh, there's my mama. Yeah, Mango. How you doing? Okay. So let's go over this again. Shout out to you. Happy birthday, Black Pearl. Okay, let's go over this again. So you already experienced a toxic situation with this. Some of you, this is a new person, and you know they're involved with this person they can't shake. Now, I'm going to leave it at that. In that case, it's going to start between you two, but I see them you lingering on the fact that they're stuck on somebody. Now, if this is somebody new, not new, sorry, if this is somebody you already had a history with a devil reverse as to how you would know who they are, it's making me think that you've already distanced yourself, or they have. This is how you would know who they are, the one you distance yourself from. They also could be a businesswoman, businessman, or somebody who's got money, so they're not broke. I'm not getting that. It's very, very specific. I also get that they were super emotionally unavailable initially. I'm getting it start between you two again. But where I'm having an issue is there could have been, because I got 3 court cards in this small spread, there could have been somebody that was a two-timer and it wasn't working with something else, so they're trying to rebound or something. Try not to be somebody's rebound. Or, oh, I'll just go with that because that didn't work. This over here didn't work. And that could be to the cross watcher or vice versa. I am seeing a new start, but I'm also seeing that somebody needs to reevaluate their priorities, all right, on whether they want to be treated like somebody's second best or the next best thing. You get what I'm saying? Now, let me go to the ones where this is a new person. I keep wanting to give you a message too. If this is somebody new and you know they have enough, like an extra attached to or a person, I do see it starting with you, between you and that person. But I see you not being able to let go of the fact that you feel like they're stuck on someone or like there's something else they're not telling you. All right. So I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm going to go ahead and go to the next sign. All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thanks for the 2, Ember Glow. Thanks, Lisa Gussenhoven, for the 100. Thanks, Jamali Bradley. Thank you so much for that. Thanks again, Saucy Tart. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Well, thank you, Tamara, for saying it blows your mind. Thank you. Okay, let's go to, I almost said Gemini. Let's go to Sagittarius. Okay, we're going backwards today. Keep that in mind. You haven't missed anything. And if you get tired of my rants or the talking or the long wait, just come back and watch and click on the timestamps in the comments, and you can go straight to your sign without waiting. Okay, let's go to Sagittarius. I'm giving you up. Somebody's giving you up, or you're giving them up. I'm giving you up. I'm forgiving you. Know you set me free. I totally fucked that up. Somebody's giving you up. You're giving somebody up. That's why I just got that's off the top of my head. This is not the cards saying that. So let's see what the cards have to say. Who is this person that's coming towards Sagittarius? Thanks, Earth Fire, for the 10. Here we go. Whoever's coming towards you missed an opportunity or is missing out on something good between you two. They're coming up as the missed opportunity card. So either they missed something with you or you missed something with them. All right. How would you know who they are? You pretty much know who they are. The one that you feel has got away or is getting away. You don't feel like they're in your grips. I also feel like they may have feel like you have gotten away to a degree or that you're not in their grips anymore. How would you know who they are? The 7 of Swords reverse. So you know their truth. They're a bastard, a bitch. Or somebody that you know sneaky stuff about. Their laundry was exposed, their dirty laundry. So you know what's going on with them. Maybe they were a cheater, a liar. This could be to a cross watcher too. Listen. So I'm saying, what's the outcome for you two? Queen of Wands, they could be a fire sign like you, an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Or an air sign or a water sign. All right. You gave up. One of you gave up. One of you got tired of being rejected nonstop, whether it was a verbal rejection or somebody just feeling like, damn, I'm offering it and it's not being accepted by the bitch. Also, you may have found out some shit about them, whether it was post the relationship, during. Some of you are still dealing with Basia. Some of you are still dealing with this person. Thanks, Black Pearl, for the 20. Happy birthday. I think that was the one I said happy birthday to. Wait, so let me get this straight. So either they found out some shit about you or you know some shit about them, because how you would know who they are is because of something that was found out. So somebody's truth or deception is known. It's fully known. It's not in the dark. It's known. It's in the open. All right. So I'm going to try to figure out what this truth was. I still see unfinished business. I see for a moment, this is the same outcome for everybody. I keep getting this energy. Now, first of all, I don't care what sign you are. Even though we're on Sagittarius right now, I don't care what sign you are. There's this energy here of people popping up, but still not addressing what y'all need addressed, which as a result leaves you in ghost mode. You still have unfinished business. What the fuck are you here for if you're not giving me unfinished business? You're still not saying what I need you to say or telling me what I need you to tell me. It's that type of, I'm getting that for all the signs. I get this energy of they feel like, okay, it's one that got away or it slipped away from you. It's like this missed opportunity energy, all right? Something was missed. A good thing was missed. And it's telling me you would know who they are because of the Devil reverse and the Seven of Swords reverse. So one of you backed away. I feel like somebody's truth came out, deception. What I was getting in my head that I didn't want to say, even though I don't have two kings here, some of you may find out it's about some type of extracurricular activities with a certain gender, or you may have suspected that for a small portion. That's not for everybody. But I get you just found out some shit about this person, or they found out some shit about you. It's saying that you would know who they are because of deception that was found out. You know the truth. All right, you know what you know. I do see a little bit of forward movement, but I'm also still seeing unfinished business, or it's like almost like it'll pick up, but you still won't get the full clarity or truth. Or it's almost like somebody still won't own up to some shit or say something or do something. That's a repetitive theme for December. I'm not sure why. That just keeps coming out for the outcomes, is what I'm noticing. What was found out? Now let's ask, can you give me a picture of what was found out? What was found out? The Seven of Swords reversed. You found out the Moon card and the Ace of Wands reversed and the King of Cups reversed. What you found out, now some of you, it was not some big upheaval. For some of you, you just found out, fuck, they're never going to open up. They're never going to tell me what I need to know. And they're going to keep remaining emotionally unavailable. I need to back away. I don't know what that was for. I just felt I need to do it, to wake somebody up that's snoozing. You snooze, you lose, people. I've had people tell me before, Todd, I was watching you last night and I fell asleep, as if that's supposed to be a compliment. Bitch, please. All right? I feel like basically, as they say, I've had people tell me, Todd, when you clap, it kind of wakes me up. So I don't know if that's supposed to be a compliment or what. Falling asleep during my lives. But I feel like some of you, it was a big upheaval. But for some of you, it's just that you found out, fuck, they're not going to open up. It's going to keep being on and off. And they're not going to open up emotionally, or they're still going to be closed off or unavailable. All right? I do see forward movement, but I still see the same thing different day at the same time. All right? Bitch. Had to get that out. Sorry. Let's go to Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Here we go. Let's go to Scorpio. Who is coming toward you for the rest of this month? You can't hear me. I'm talking loud as hell. How do you not hear me? Okay. Who's coming toward Scorpio for the rest of the month? I got the best subscribers ever. All right. Keep in mind, your sign has not been skipped if you're not a Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, Sagittarius, or Scorpio. If you're not amongst those five, you haven't missed your sign, all right? It's just we're going backwards today. Who's coming toward you? Four of Wands reversed. Instabilities written all over this. How would you know who they are? The King of Cups. They could be a water sign or a fire with water or water with fire. You know they have emotions. You know that deep down inside that cold, detached demeanor, there's emotions there, which is a repetitive thing. Outcome, the lovers. You two may be together. You two may be together. I'm seeing a possibility for a relationship with this fire, water, or Gemini. Three of Pentacles reversed. There was a lack of effort being put in with this situation. You would know who they are because of the King of Cups and the Hangman. They could have a Pisces placement or a water placement or a Gemini. I'm getting fire too. Earth's here too. Every sign's here. So might as well just, if it's any sign really. I feel like they may have taken, okay, how would you know who they are is the King of Cups and the Hangman. So if that's how you would know, if that's what you associate this person with and what would dictate how you would know who they are, thank you, Sophia. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. That means that you associate this person with knowing that they have emotions for you, but also feeling that they're hesitating or keeping you on hold, all right, or really just not moving their ass, all right? But why is it saying y'all's outcome is a relationship? I get some of you could have kids with this person. Somebody may already have kids, or they may be toxic kids, or combining families. Why am I getting that? Thank you for the 5, Sharon Morgan. Thank you so much, Sophia. Again, appreciate that, Sophia Mitchell. Why am I getting that? I'm going to go with my initial instinct that it may have been rocky at first or not coming together at first. And there may have been a little hesitation from this person or like a unwillingness to move their ass. But why am I getting in the outcome? Now, this could be what was done to a cross watcher from a Scorpio. So cross watchers listen. But I'm reading it from the signs perspective only today. I don't feel like confusing myself with that bullshit. I feel like basically your outcome with them is the Empress and the Lovers. That's telling me that there is a potential for a relationship, or it could even be at some point where children are talked about or having a family together is talked about. Thanks for the 10, Miss Hawaii. Appreciate that. Or just even if it's not kids, it's like growing. Empress is expansion and growth. And when it's in your outcome, it's a good omen, a good one. And the Lovers too upright and the Empress, I see potential growth and expansion with this person that may have been a little hesitant or taken forever to move their ass or make a decision. That it could be something that really comes together there. And I'm going to predict as far as a long-term thing, I feel like there could be kids or living with one another. Even if you live with them, living with them, like moving in, kids. Well, I'm too old. Well, this take, not to apply it then. But Empress means growth and expansion in general. So just know there's a potential for growth and expansion and a relationship with this person that if you feel like I'm describing them, I'm giving you a thumbs up that it could go somewhere. It's not set in stone, but me as a tarot reader, I'm seeing a good energy here. All right. The wind is blowing like crazy. Thanks, Miss Hawaii, for the 10. Appreciate it. Thanks, 11 for 11 scene. Appreciate that. Some of you single Scorpios have love coming in. It'll be a slow burner, but they will end up being with you, especially if they're a water with Pisces. Also get fire too, or I don't give a shit. Somebody's another Scorpio. Okay, let's do let's do Sagittarius. Oh, no, Libra. Let's do Libra. Okay, keep in mind we're going backwards today. Thank y'all so much. Okay. There's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. I do not sound right saying that. There's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. I heard that on my Tesla radio thing. It plays random songs and now it's stuck in my head. It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. Don't even sound right saying it. Okay, here we go. Let's do Libra. We're going backwards today. I have to keep reminding people. I know they were sitting there after. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Okay, who is this person coming towards Libra for the rest of? Right there. Okay, here we go. You know who they are. They could be a Virgo, or they're coming out of isolation. This is somebody you were isolated from. So how they're coming towards you in December, they're coming around out of isolation. Hermit reverse always tells me that usually there was a break taken or they've been isolated. Now they're coming out of that isolation period. And how would you know who they are? The Magician reverse. They could be an Aries or a Virgo. Or I have to clarify that because that can mean many things. I feel like it'll pick up and it may go cold again. So I would actually kind of be a little extra cautious with this one. When they pop up out of nowhere, it may be like a retrograde. I don't even know what is it a retrograde? I don't keep up that shit. It don't matter to me where Saturn is and Uranus and Pluto's trining Mars and aliens have invaded Mars and it's causing the moon to go all make the waves too high, and then a monsoon. It's in monsoon season and Saturn's in monsoon and Jupiter is in Uranus and ass wipe and all that. I don't know, but it's almost. You ever heard of that like retrograde theory that it brings exes back or people that you knew back? Do you get what I'm saying? Yours is coming out of isolation. So whoever this was may have isolated themselves, and now you're seeing a resurgence of this person. Hermit reverse always tells me that. And I'm kind of going to warn you that it may start fast, and it's going to end just as fast as it started. So I really urge you to kind of think twice with this one. The Tower reverse. Okay, the reason they haven't popped up here recently, somebody's a Scorpio. It's going into many different, who gives a shit, right? I feel like basically, the reason they haven't popped up yet is actually because they felt like they wanted to avoid the disaster. So they were afraid to pop up before this read because they were like, oh shit, it's going to be a bunch of drama and conflict. I need to avoid that. But I think they're going to come out of that fearful period and just come forward. All right. How would you know who they are? It's been on and off with them. You know exactly who they are. The fire sign, the Virgo, the Scorpio that it was on and off with. It's starting to stop with them before, and it's going to do just that again. Why? Okay, we're going to ask why is it going to go cold again. Some of you, they actually are, they have an ex they're still attached to, or they have a new love thing, but they still can't shake you, but also can't shake that. I'm just going to keep going with that. Don't tell me. You may find, you know what? This may be a chance for you to get closure or to get the full truth. Spill it out of them, or vice versa, crosswise. I'm getting this energy of somebody coming out of isolation. It starts up real fast, and just as fast as it starts, it goes right back away. And you would know exactly who they are. It could have been a sex thing between you two, or it was all a sexual tension. I feel like it's already been on and off with this person. You know exactly who they are. It was somebody you could have had even what do you call that? A whirlwind romance with, or somebody that it's been really start and stop with. And I think they've been fighting themselves from actually popping up your way with the fear of being rejected, or actually it can be a fear of like an argument or what they perceive you're going to act like. All right. And just as it starts up, it'll stop again. And I'm getting this time, there may be actually some light shed on what was going on initially or what's been going on with somebody. All right. I'm just going to leave it at that. You tell me if it plays out or not at the end of the month. All right. Somebody's a Taurus. Be any sign. I get a lot of signs with that one, honestly. Okay. Let's go to Virgo. I keep forgetting that we're going backwards. I almost keep saying almost said Scorpio for that one. All right. Okay. Virgo. Okay, let's go. All right. Who's coming towards Virgo for the rest of the month? Okay. That was a small shuffle. Twice. Let's flip up. Okay, who's coming towards you? The Magician reverse. They could be an Aries. But how would you know who they are? The Five of Pentacles. You've either been on and outs with them. Some of you, they have financial problems. Some of you may have felt like they were after your finances for a small portion, or just don't disregard that. I kind of felt the need to say that for some of you that are going through that. Thanks, Time to Heal, for the 16. Appreciate that. You'll know who this one is because of the Five of Pentacles. I'm actually going to clarify that. Give me 1 second. I get this person may have an Aries placement, or it could even be an Earth placement. I get fire and Earth combination, a little bit of air there too. Yeah, it's the one that their communication sucks. You may even be on a break from them with the Four of Swords, or they haven't been speaking that thoroughly to you, all right, as of recently, all right? How would you know who they are? The Nine of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. Some of you, whether you know this or not, they may have financial problems, like they'll get money, but they spend it just as fast. I don't know how you would know that, all right? I'm just telling you what I get. I get that it's been on the outs between you two, or it's been distant. And the Nine of Pentacles tells me that maybe you felt like they were non-committal, all right? Or you felt like they didn't want to be with you, or you felt like they were non-committal, all right? It's not really giving you much of a clarification. Let me see if I can get more. I feel like this person may have given you a lot of mixed signals, is what I'm also getting. Like you may have felt like, damn, what the fuck do you want? Because you keep giving me these mixed signals, but then when I try to reciprocate, you pull the fuck back. And you would know who they are because they're a drama king and or a queen, or somebody who brought pure drama to your life. It's saying, okay, I'm going to predict something for you, Virgo. I get you finding a new option, but I also get a new start with this. Everybody keeps getting that outcome. The Ace of Pentacles keeps ending up in an outcome in the Fool card. But I get that you already associate this person with drama. When they come around, the dark cloud comes around right along with them, and the drama, and the indecision, and the non-commitment. Because I feel like you may have questioned at times, but what the fuck do you want from me? Because you act like you want me, but then when I reciprocate or give you a sign, you pull back, or you act like a fool or a bitch. So you know exactly who this is based off the fact that you feel like they're a drama king or queen, or do you feel like you've got nothing but non-commitment from them? And for some of you, you'll know who they are because they have a spending problem or money problems, all right, for a small portion. I'll just keep it like that. I do get a spontaneous new start, which keeps coming out for everybody. And I feel like also there's a new option coming in that could be a fire or earth sign is what I'm getting. I think once you turn your back on love is when all these options will come forward, even people from the past. All right. So just notice a mixture of new and old options coming towards you. All right, is what I feel. And that's what I got to say. So, okay, here we go. I felt like that was so stupid for Virgo, but that's all I was getting. I can't force a message. I got too much integrity to add to soup it up and say, yeah, I see this. No, not that type. Okay, let's go to Leo now. Keep in mind we're going backwards from Pisces to Aries. Okay, here we go. Let's go to, okay, who's coming towards Leo for the rest of the month? Who's coming towards Leo for the rest of the month? Okay, who's coming toward you? The Temperance card. They could be a Sagittarius or somebody who takes their time, or you feel like it went slow with them. How would you know who they are? The Seven of Swords reversed, which keeps coming out in that position. See, I'm telling you, it's repeating themes. Every all sign read. It's May and then disappointment. I'm gonna ask why. They take fucking forever, bitch. Do you have a motherfucking duster available? Or can you go buy one or go ahead and order one? You're going to need one by the time this bitch settles down because the cobwebs are going to form on that wiener pole or that snatch you got down there. It's going to form. You're going to need you're going to need to like wipe off Charlotte Charlotte from Charlotte's Web. You're going to have to be wiping off spiders off that shit after a while or cobwebs one. All right. Going to have Charlotte down there. Going to have, what's another spider's name? I don't know any other famous spiders. But bitch. I feel like I need to say bitch with this one. I'm so dramatic and stupid. That was so not funny, but I thought it was. Okay. I feel like basically, I always try to find any excuse to say bitch, but I don't know why. But anyways, it's the Zoloft and the coffee talking. Just go along with it, all right? I feel like basically you may take that time. How would you? Okay, I gotta clarify how you, because I don't like the Seven of Swords reverses as to how you would know who they are. Let's see, why is that how you know? They just bail out. Let me tell you how you know. That's exactly how you know. They just stop speaking all of a sudden. So that don't really tell me much. Yeah, it does. Which one, when you engage with them, do they just stop speaking to you out of the blue? They stop responding to you. They stop responding to your messages. They stop responding to anything. Don't even communicate. They just stop communicating all of a sudden. And it's almost like they bail out with no notice. That's the one. Or the one that you're letting. Because the outcome's the Five of Cups. That talks about disappointment. It's a waste of time. I think you know exactly who this is based off the fact. Now, it's a specific story, so a lot of you it's not going to hit. But for the ones it does hit, it's going to hit them good because you're going to know immediately who they are. The one that, like, 1 minute you used to speak to them or you'll be speaking to them, whether it's past or present, and out of nowhere they just stop responding, or out of nowhere they just bail out. They just kind of, it's like they're there 1 minute, then the next minute they're gone. All right, this feels like it's very flighty or fleety. And it says the most likely outcome is the Five of Cups, which is disappointment. And I asked why, because of the Six of Pentacles reversed, which means it's one-sided. You'll be disappointed because it's one-sided, or it feels that way at least. All right, so I feel like they're taking their time coming towards you slowly, and they're taking time. It feels like they're barely putting any effort. And they're taking too much time to think about the situation as opposed to taking action to make it move. And I get that they also are very unreliable. They'll bail out at no moment's notice. All right, is what I feel. Or they'll stop speaking, stop responding, stop sending messages, stop communicating. All right, is what I feel. So that's how you would know, Leo. Sagittarius, air sign, some of you earth. All right, so very unreliable individual. They come in towards you, but you never know if they're going to be there the next moment. That's the problem. Or if they're going to respond to your next message. That's the issue. Sorry if it was weird, but that's what I was getting. Let's go to Cancer now. I know that was very short, but what I'm going to do, add extra details that ain't there. Okay. Oh, this just flew out. I'm going to do you a second story. Oh. If you're single, Cancer, you got love coming in with a fire or a fellow water sign, particularly Scorpio. All right, so there's a lot of communication coming from this person. They also could be at a distance or travels involved with this person. All right, whether it's traveling together or they mention they travel or they like to travel. I get there's going to be somebody that's a new start with a person, But I feel like you have this new option coming in. It's fire, water, Scorpio particularly. Yours flew out, but I'm going to do official spread. That's your first story. But I'm predicting love, new love. Could be by the end of December, or I'm just getting basically, it's coming in for you. All right. Okay. Who is coming towards Cancer for the rest of the month? For the rest of December, who is coming towards Cancer? Freestyle it. Who's coming towards you? The King of Cups reversed. So this is picking up on somebody who's emotionally aloof, unavailable, could be somewhat manipulative. How would you know who they are? You either one, got over them already, or they're spilling in your energy even though you got over them. Or some of you, it took you a while to get over them. How else would you know who they are? The High Priestess. Now, they could literally be somebody who you gave silent treatment, or they stopped speaking. This is so always repeating. The secretive bitch. The water. They could even been very manipulative. Like some of you, they pulled back from you to make you want them more, or they felt like if they played a game with you, it would make them more enticing to you. Very manipulative. I get it. They couldn't even mention that they have abilities, because the High Priestess, maybe they have an ability that would make it more specific to you if you know that they've said that. Or they may have some type of ability that they claim they have. Oh, I'm kidding. If it's not that, I feel like for a lot of you, you'll know who this person is simply due to maybe you two stop speaking with the High Priestess anytime I get her in a read as to why, or how you would know who they are, especially. The one you either been silent from, and you may have even gotten over them at this point. Some of you already got over them, like you've been over them, or you're already at the point where like, fuck it, I don't care. All right, what's your outcome with this person? That's who's coming towards you. The 10 of Wands, somebody's going to confess something. What's being confessed? Why they stopped speaking? Or what, they want to know why you stopped. What the fuck is this? I don't fucking know. Why is the King of Cups reversed? Magician. Very manipulative. They knew that you wanted them, and they wanted you to keep on chasing. Like they would play these love games with you to get you to be more interested. They thought that got you more interested. And it's telling me you'll know who they are due to the fact of the High Priestess and the Five of Cups reversed. So you would know who they are simply due to you may have lost interest in them already, or you've pretty much gotten over this. It's not something that's a big bearing on you. And I feel like there could be this confession as to why somebody stopped speaking or why they were acting like that before. Saying a confession. Do I see a relationship? No. But I do get a point where there could be a conversation or somebody spills the beans as to what was going on, or they're going to tell you some info. It's like a confession. I get a confession of some sort as to why something was going down. And I feel like that could be a long-term prediction. It may not happen by the end of December, but I definitely get it. How do they see Cancer right now? I don't know why I need to ask this. How do they see you? They think you've given up. Exactly. They think that you've given up. Two of Pentacles reversed and the Sun reversed. They know you're not happy with the situation, but they don't see any effort coming from you. They see you as somebody who's dropped the situation. They also think Thanks, Lisa Gussenhoven, for the 50. Thank you so much for the 150 today. We got a new sponsor, Lisa Gussenhoven. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. All right, I appreciate that, really. You do realize your person that's coming towards you thinks that you hold back from them purposely. Like they go through moments where they go, well, have they given up? Or is it they're holding themselves back and making me think they're giving up? Like they think that you're consciously making a decision to not speak to them, or that you're consciously making a decision to hold back. Like it's something that you're purposely doing. Not because you have forgotten about them, but more so that they think you're doing it purposely. Like, oh, yeah, they're holding back from me. They're trying their best to hold back from me. They're arrogant, aren't they? And manipulative is what I'm getting. All right. Somebody gets a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I got Aries. I got fire. All right. Is what I feel. It says the outcome. I do get something being confessed or some clarity put on a situation. But as far as a relationship, no. I actually see it falling apart more than anything or not coming together. All right. Honestly, that's the way it comes up to me, at least. All right. So Earth sign for some of you. Okay, let's go to Gemini. Thank you so much again, Lisa Gussenhoven. Keep in mind your sign has not been skipped. We're going in back. We're going backwards. We got backwards. That's so southern. Backwards. We're going backwards. We're doing Gemini now, then Taurus next, then Aries. All right. Thanks, Oceanese chap. Appreciate that. Who's coming towards Gemini for the rest of December? I get some of you paying somebody back or somebody paying you back, whether it be literally or somebody wants revenge for some of you. I don't know why I'm getting that. Oh, flip that one up. Thanks, Lotus Blue Fire, for the 20. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. The Hangman reverse. They could be a Pisces. How you would know who they are, the Six of Swords reverse. You know they haven't moved on. You want them to stick with you. Like, you know this person wants you, but you also feel like they won't change or they're very stubborn. Communication struggles with them as well, doesn't it? It's either on and off, or it's been none, or there's very little. I'm kind of getting, I would say. Who are they? Six of Cups reversed and the Hangman reversed. They could be somebody with water in their chart or fire. I'm getting fire, water, and a little bit of air here too. I feel like whoever this is somebody that you may think of in a negative sense. Six of Cups reversed. Like, you may feel like when you think of them, you may not think the most positive thoughts. I don't think that rainbows and unicorns come to mind with this person. I think hellfire and rainstorm and Satan himself his or herself comes to mind. Like, I feel like you don't think of them in the most positive sense. You also may have a negative perception of their stubbornness. Like, you feel like they're very stubborn, hard to budge, or it's all about their way or the highway is what I'm kind of getting. They could be an Aries for some of you. How would you know they are? The Five of Wands and the Six of Swords reverse. You've already dealt with drama with them, like literal fights or drama or conflict. You know exactly who it is. If you've had drama, conflict, arguments, whatever the case may be, whatever you consider drama. Four of Wands reverses the outcome. No relationship. I get somebody's communication is horrible, whether it be very little or you don't get much communication, or it's very on and off. It's very sporadic. It's not the most consistent communication, what I keep getting in my head. Some of you, there's a little bit of an age difference there for some of you, or they're just so fucking, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Thanks for the 200. She's Lisa Gus and Hogan. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thanks, Hawandi Saibs. Appreciate that. Thanks, Lotus Blue Fire again. Thanks, Oceanie Chap. Thank you so much, Lisa Gus and Hogan. Good night. Thank you so much. I feel like what I get is I don't see a relationship or anything that's going to last between you two, at least not for December. That's the snapshot of energy for December. But what I do get is, this person hasn't moved on. They still got these harboring feelings, or these feelings that are down in there somewhere. All right. You may even, if this is somebody you're actually around, they're not going anywhere, but you're tired of their drama. If you're not around them, it's almost like you're expecting them to be around you, because it's telling me you're seeing them as the reason you know who they are is the Six of Swords reverse and the Five of Wands. Like, them and their dramatic antics are coming right back your way. You're just waiting for that phone call or that message or for them to pull up in the driveway. You just know it's coming your way. All right. That's just a scenario. That's an example. They're not going to pull up in your driveway and shit. I'm just giving you an example as to how you feel about the person. And like I said, I think that when you think of this person, you don't think positive thoughts. I think you more so lean toward the negative when they come to mind. All right. So just keep that in mind. I do see a point where there's this energy of a comeback around or sticking around, but I feel like it's almost like this keeps coming out for everybody. And I sound like I'm reading off a script, but it's saying the most likely outcome is that communication stops again, and then there's no relationship. So it may be a waste of time. Like, it keeps coming out for everybody, but I'd rather you be forewarned than forewarned. It means forearmed. All right. Well, I think that's the word, or that's how it comes. I don't give a shit. Toby, what am I going to do? I can't help it. Bitch, Toby, let me ask you a question. If you lived a life if you were sitting in the Bahamas right now and it was rubbing, the suntan on your ass cheeks, suntan lotion, you two were getting toasty and tanned, and you both did a 7-day cruise and you had no worry in the world, would you come to Taurus Tarot? Why would you want me to ruin your 7-day cruise and your vacation to the Bahamas like that? Why would you watch me if you was out there living the life out there in the Bahamas, drinking out of umbrella straws, and you had the best life with this person and no drama was happening? Why would you be up in here? What does that tell me? That if you're watching YouTube Tarot, you're not going to be running through filter rainbows and skipping unicorns and eating Skittles out of the unicorn's ass. That ain't going to be happening. That's what's going to pop up at Tarot. They don't want you. They hate you and you're a bitch. Welcome to the world of tarot, where they don't want you, they hate you, and you're a bitch. All right. Bye, Toby. Have a good one. See ya. Okay. Let's do Taurus now. Okay. All right. And that's not to say reading can't be positive, but you know what? What I've noticed over doing 5 years of almost 5, I think it's almost 5 years. What I've noticed is when the storyline is positive, people say, well, that ain't really my story. That means that people that do have these positive Polly Pocket lifestyles, that means that they're very far and few between as to if they're watching my channel. Most of the time, it's going to pick up on it ain't me. Well, I love how they say, Tyler, it's you. Bitch, I don't have no love life. There's no love option that I have that's popping up as bias in these reads. You come to the right one if you want to read that's unbiased, because I don't have biased reads. I don't have a love life. So don't sit there and try to say it's coming off from me. Bitch, you might sadly mistaken. I spend time with me, myself, and I. All right? I'm my own soulmate. All right? Just like Lizzo said. I'm my own soulmate. So don't sit there and try to tell me I'm the one that's bringing negativity to the readings. All right? But the way I assume is this. Why would people in a good love situation, you're sitting there in the bed next to them, you're both reading, your books by the nightstand every night with one another, and you're both massaging each other and doing all this, X-rated stuff, and you have the most harmonious relationship, why would those people be coming to me? I just don't get it. That if you're coming to me, and I'm not saying that every reading's gonna be negative because I'm just assuming it's negative, no. But just know that when you come to these reads, if you're not experiencing harmonious things right now with someone particularly that you have in mind, more than likely it's not going to come up as polypositive. It's very rare that a reading is just all positive. Very rare. So that's just based off my own experience with the tarot. Sorry, Toby, I didn't mean to go off. I'm just saying. All right. Okay. All right. Let's go to Taurus now. Who's coming towards Taurus for the rest of the month? Here we go. Who's coming toward Taurus for the rest of the month? Sorry if I'm seeming rude. I'm not rude. I think people really have me. They don't have a really good image of me, and they have the wrong image of me. I'm actually very nice. I think people don't get the fact. You know how many times I've done meetups? I've did 3 meetups, 2 in California and 1 in New York. And every comment that I heard was, Tyler, I thought that you was going to be this raging bastard. I get here and you're the nicest person. I've had people that I met online, all right, meet up in person. Tyler, I thought that you was going to be cussing me out, calling me all kinds of bitches. And I get here, you're the sweetest, nicest person. See, you look too into it. I've had people tell me I'm the most. I had one time this subscriber tell me, Tyler, I think the worst thing that I ever did was tell my aunt to start watching you. She says, now she calls me and says every time she watches you, she wants to go kill herself. That's not funny. I shit you not. This person sent me an email one time. They said, Tyler, I love your channel. And she says, I put people on to you. But she said, the worst thing I ever did was tell my aunt to watch you, because she has a pretty bad love life. So I told her to watch you because, this guy really knows what he's doing. And she says, now she complains because she says every time she watches me, that's not funny. Should be laughing. I shouldn't be laughing. I look insensitive. But the reason I laugh, not because she wants to kill herself, but it's not that serious. It's just tarot. It's tarot. It's entertainment purposes only. These are not to be live by you're not supposed to live by these things. These are entertainment. And if you get a message from it, good. But don't take it that serious. It's not that serious. So making me feel horrible. Okay. Let's do Taurus now. Thank you for the 14 cash, no tax. Thank you so much. I don't know, cash, no tax. Okay. Who's coming towards you? The Knight of Cups reverse. Somebody who's super aloof and immature. How would you know they are? The Ace of Pentacles reverse. So if the Ace of Pentacles reverse is who they are. They could have some money problems or problems with their job, or there's somebody who, I mean, how would you know that? But if this is in a love sense, if you know them because of the Ace of Pentacles reverse, that's telling me it's something that's been delayed to start between you two. So it's been a delay or a lack of it picking up. It's failed to launch between you two. So that's how you would know. It's the only way you would know who they are. Outcome, death. We're going to clarify that. So who's coming towards you? Knight of Cups reversed and the Knight of Swords. They may be actually same-sex attracted. I got two males right on top of one another. That's my symbol. Some of this person does have like deep-rooted sexuality things that you may or may not be aware of. I'm not sure if you are aware of it. How would you know who they are? Now, disregard that. That's a side story. I feel like the main story is you're just not getting much vulnerability or emotions from this individual. All right, Taurus? And I also feel like this has been somebody who, if the Temperance and the Ace of Pentacles reverse is how you would know who they are. And I'm going to do you a second story, Taurus. I'm going to do you a second story, all right? This is the first story. I feel like it's failed to launch with this person or get off the ground with them. Like something always fucks it up or makes it not move forward. All right. So you may have made attempts, but it just failed to move forward despite your attempts. All right. Outcome, Death card, and the Two of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, somebody is a juggler and they would need to end something for you or vice versa, or it may end due to juggling. I'm not really sure what it's trying to say. So I'm going to leave you with that story. I'm going to do you a second one. All right. So, okay. I know that was very short, but I'm going to do you a second one. One I feel more confident. You waited a long time. So I want you to have a decent read. All right. Give me 3 cards for who's coming towards Taurus. And for some of you, their sexuality issues was a reason for it not starting, or maybe something in them. Keep in mind, my cards know how to come out to me. I mean, no pun intended. They know how to come out to me to give me a story. And you got 2 males clarifying one another. 2 male court cards. All right. Right on top of one another. Okay, here we go. So let's go to the second story for Taurus. Who is coming toward Taurus for the rest of December? Okay. Right there. The Knight of Swords. Again, this is the Knight. Again. The Three of Swords is how you would know who they are. It could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Knight of Swords. That's telling me this. Okay, they're coming toward you with communication this month. So you're going to get a really big communication from this person, all right? Knight of Swords. Some of you, they have a tendency to not want to take accountability for what they've done. It's like they always try to blame everybody else but themselves. How would you know who they are? The Three of Swords and the Sun. They could be a Leo or an air sign. Oh, this is specific. It could be a love triangle thing or somebody that you had to sever ties with. Could be a love triangle there, or something that's where there's, a little bit of playing around going on. Just saying. I do get communication that's a wish. If you've been waiting for somebody to speak to you or message you or communicate with you, I see that happening. My issue is, let me just give you an example. Not really an example. It's more so, okay, let's say they are the one that is kind of wishy-washy, right? They won't take responsibility for what they do wrong. So even if you were to call them out on their inconsistencies, they wouldn't take accountability. There'd always be a blame game. Like, well, it's because of this, or they would never take responsibility. And that could be to a cross watcher watching for a Taurus. That maybe you can't expect them to take accountability. I get this energy of somebody who doesn't take accountability, or they want to blame everybody else but themselves, even though they're like the big culprit. You know what I'm saying? Could be I get Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I get Leo, Fire. I also get Earth here too. I get a second chance. Here, how come he's saying wishful communication and a second chance? But I do see that happening. I do see communication between you two. But I want y'all to reconsider, if you don't trust the person, or if you know that they're this wishy-washy individual who doesn't take accountability, or don't own up to their shit, then you need to think twice. But I see that happening as far as the second chance and communication. All right. 2 stories, Taurus. There you go. Let's go to Aries now. And thank you. I'm gonna do collective at the end. So stick around for the collective. All right. Okay. Aries, what's coming towards you? I just got burn, burn, burn in the ring of fire. Johnny Cash. Be aware of STDs. I think that's what that song's about, Ring of Fire, STDs. And it burns, burns, burns in the ring of fire. I fell into the burning ring of fire. And it burns, burns, burns. And a ring of fire. Okay. Okay, here we go. Bitch. Had to get that out. Sorry. Four of Swords. Nine of... Okay. What? Outcome. What? I'd be surprised if they came towards you, but in the case they do, here we go with this repetitive themes. Four of Swords, Devil. This could be somebody you're on a break from or you stop speaking to. Anytime I get the Four of Swords, I think of no speaking. And if it starts with them again, the speaking will stop again. It's not worth opening that wound, Aries. It's not worth it. How would you know who they are? The Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So I think that you felt like they were offering you something before, and I feel like they were, but I feel like they also brought non-commitment. So it's like they wanted their cake with you and eat it too. You never knew where you stood with them because it's like they were offering you something, or you felt like they were bringing these emotional gestures and offers your way. But at the end of the day, all you got was non-commitment or them being still distant from the situation. So you felt like, okay, what the fuck do you want? See, this keeps coming out for everybody. Why the Seven of Wands as the outcome? I still see you being pushed away, or are you possibly falling back into their web of craziness? So I'm going to ask you to not feed this situation if this person comes towards you by the end of the month, because I feel like you already know them to be somebody who offers something half-assed. Because you know them as the Knight of Cups. They could be younger than you, or there may be like a different age difference, or you know them because of the Knight of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. So that's telling me that you associate them with somebody who offers something half-assed. Like you feel like they do have emotions, but you feel like they're not backing that up with action behind it. You know what I'm saying? So as far as the emotions, you may feel like they have emotions, and they probably do. But I feel like you also feel like they don't match their intentions, or their actions don't match those emotions. You know what I'm saying? That you feel like they have. I say let it go. How do they see you? How do they see you? They think you've gotten over it. Oh, they also think that you're connected to somebody. This person assumes you're already connected and over them. So they either think that there's no way that you'd be single, even if you are. This is their perception. This is not reality. This is their perception of you. This is what they think. So if they're seeing you as that, they think that you're over it and that maybe you're connected to someone. So I don't know if they've heard something, or they're just assuming that you would be connected to somebody. All right. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. Maybe that's just their assumption that you're with somebody, or that you're dealing with somebody. How do you see them? The Emperor. They could be another Aries or a Taurus. The Judgment. I think that you see them as somebody who is kind of stubborn, hard to budge. I also feel like they're very cold about things, but you also are aware they want to repeat this or have a second chance with you. So it's kind of, I get that if in the case this does start, I would tread lightly. I would not open up the same wound, because I feel like you will still feel rejected, or like it's unrequited, all right, is what I feel. So I'm going to have to leave you with that. I know it's kind of depressing, but I'd rather you be warned, and that way you'll know what could possibly happen, all right? So, okay. I know that kind of sucks, but oh well. Let's do collective, and then we're done. Let me do an almost personal for collective. So give me an almost personal reading for everybody that's watching now and everybody that watches afterwards. I just got to put your money where your mouth is. Some of you may feel like people are trying to come for you, like because what you have, or you would like for people to put their money where their mouth is. I don't even know what that's trying to say. Oh shit. So what you're feeling right now, or what you're going through, is a Ten of Swords collective. So you're ending something. You're letting something go. Some of you may have felt hurt by a situation, or backstabbed, like you've been put through the ringer by a situation. Ten of Swords is what you're dealing. That's my ending card. What's your challenge? The Six of Pentacles reversed. Some of you may feel scammed. Be aware of scams, money scams, all right? I don't know why I feel the need to tell you that. But I also feel like some of you feel like your challenge is this person that was one-sided. You may even want to kick yourself in the ass for even feeding this. Your challenge may be that it was a one-sided thing that you may have given your all to, and you got very little in return. I hate that they're so negative today. You're right, Toby. Toby, you call my bluff. It is freaking negative today. Why is it all happening? The High Priestess. They could be a Pisces, or there's silence between you two. Some of you, you're pissed off because you didn't follow your intuition about this person. You really failed to listen to your intuition about this situation or person. All right? In the past, Five of Wands, lots of drama. It was like a storm dealing with this person, a really shitty storm. Most likely outcome, Five of Cups reversed. So you will overcome the betrayal or hurt you felt, or you will feel like, okay, the situation that put you through the ringer, you'll get over. I also just accidentally read this as loner, even though it says Lenore. Some of you may go into loner mode where you just stick to yourself. I really read it as loner, but it's Lenore. So that could be, there's no coincidences. Three of Wands is your future. So you're receiving some type of shifts, but I'm going to ask what that is. How do you see your situation? The Eight of Pentacles reverse. You don't want to work on anymore. I'm also getting some of you possibly think about quitting your job because they're not paying you well, all right, at the same time. Coming towards you, Knight of Swords. You do have an air sign or fire sign option coming in as well, and your emotions full reverse. Somebody hurt you or you lost your trust with this person. You don't want nothing to do with this bitch anymore. All right, outcome. Three of Swords. Bitch, don't be, bitch. 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 Don't do it again. You hear me? If you do this again and you get heartbroken, don't come crying to me. I don't want to see your tears. Take it to Oprah. Tell Oprah about your problems. Bitch, what I look like. I'm nobody's Oprah, all right? Take it to the OWN network. Say hey to OWN and say bye, Tyler's Tarot. Have a good one. Go to tell Oprah about it. Go to her couch and tell her about it if you fall for it again, all right? You remember that saying back in the day, well, tell Oprah about it. Go to Oprah about it. At least they say that in my area, Georgia, all right? Go to Oprah about it, all right? Go to Oprah about it. Go to Dr. Phil about it. Because if you fall for this again, your outcome sucks. Three of Swords as the outcome, and you just dealt with the Ten of Swords in the past? I think not. Also, be aware of who you give your heart to. Just don't be so quick to rush into love situations. Get to know the people. Let them prove who they are. All right? I do see a new love option coming in, but also I want you to be aware of love triangles or people that are already married or involved or have a significant other. All right? Let's keep that in mind. What about for singles? Any messages for them? Eight of Cups. Keep walking. Keep walking. Stop thinking about reconciling with somebody. Stop thinking about waiting on an apology. Stop. Keep walking. Singles. It's not your time yet. I see you being single for a bit. How will love when you're on a break? I said how will love present itself? It's when you're on a break. Four of Swords. So when you've totally forgot about love, singles is when it actually comes in, which is a pretty weird way of how things work. Because how are you going to find love as the Four of Swords? So you may be on a break around the time you find your person, or you're just not speaking to nobody. You're just kind of to yourself in a loner mode, as I was picking up on, and then you'll find them. And how would you know who they are when you do find them, though? They may mention they don't want kids, or they may mention a woman they're tied to, or a man, maybe a mama's boy or mama's girl. Something about that. I don't know what the fuck that's trying to say. I'm also getting that you may know who they are because of something about kids. They may not want kids or can't have kids. Just keep that in mind, all right? So they may have been snipped or snapped, or who gives a shit, right? Who cares? All right, who cares what's been snipped, snapped, or, who gives a shit? Why is this Three of Swords the most likely outcome? But I think when you're not focused on love, you find it. When you're like on a break from it, you're not even focused on it. You're focused on everything but love around the time your person comes into your life. Like spontaneously. Three of Swords, Queen of Wands, reverse, and the Eight of Swords. Don't let this person work their way back in and start their bullshit again. And also be aware of people that are already involved. Singles as well, all right? At least for the rest of the month, all right? This is just for the rest of the month, not the rest of your life. All right, with that being said, you all have a good one. Bye, all. See ya. Thank you so much, Lisa Gussenhoven, again, for your $200 or $200. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you. 200, I meant, sorry. Bye, all.